Boxing holds a special place in the heart of British culture. It embodies grit, determination, and the will to overcome adversity. From bare-knuckle brawls to modern gloved contests, boxing has captivated the British imagination. It has produced national heroes and moments of sporting glory. British boxing reflects the national character. It is a testament to the indomitable spirit, resilience, and sportsmanship. The cheers, the roar, and the clash of leather have echoed through generations. Boxing has shaped British identity. It has provided a platform for social mobility and national pride. The roots of British boxing can be traced back centuries. Early forms of fistfighting were popular forms of entertainment. These early contests were brutal affairs with few rules and no time limits. Fighters battled until one man could no longer continue. These bare-knuckle bouts were often bloody and brutal. In the 18th century, boxing began to emerge as a more organised sport. Jack Broughton, considered the father of English boxing, introduced the first set of rules in 1743. These rules, known as the Broughton Rules, aimed to make the sport safer by prohibiting hitting below the belt and striking a downed opponent. The adoption of the Queensberry Rules in 1867 marked a turning point in boxing history. These rules, which introduced gloves, rounds, and a 10 count for knockdowns, transformed boxing into a more civilized and tactical sport. The Queensberry Rules quickly became the standard for boxing worldwide, paving the way for the modern era of the sport. The late 19th and early 20th centuries witnessed the rise of scientific pugilism in Britain. This approach to boxing emphasized skill, technique, and footwork over brute strength. Boxers like Jem Mace and Bob Fitzsimmons were pioneers of this new style. They relied on speed, agility, and defensive prowess to outmaneuver their opponents. The emphasis on scientific boxing led to the development of new training methods and techniques. Boxers began to focus on developing their jab, footwork, and combination punching. They also began to incorporate defensive maneuvers like slipping, bobbing, and weaving into their fighting styles. This shift towards scientific boxing had a profound impact on the sport. It elevated boxing from a brutal spectacle to a display of athleticism and tactical brilliance. British boxers, known for their technical proficiency and ring intelligence, began to gain international recognition. British boxing has always been characterized by a diversity of styles. From the all-action brawlers to the slick technicians, British fighters have consistently showcased a wide array of skills and approaches inside the ring. This diversity of styles has made British boxing one of the most exciting and unpredictable in the world. Some British boxers, like Ricky Hatton and Nigel Benn, were known for their aggressive, come-forward styles. These fighters relied on their relentless pressure, powerful punches, and granite chins to overwhelm their opponents. They were crowd pleasers who never took a backward step. Other British boxers, such as Joe Calzaghe and Nassim Hamed, were masters of technique and speed. They relied on their lightning-fast reflexes, elusive footwork, and accurate punching to outclass their opponents. They were artists of the sweet science, capable of making their opponents miss and paying them back with interest. Governing the ring, the rise of British boxing federations. The development of organised boxing in Britain led to the establishment of various governing bodies. These federations regulated the sport, sanctioned fights, and established weight divisions and titles. They provided a framework for fair competition and helped legitimise boxing. The British Boxing Board of Control, formed in 1929, became the primary governing body. The BBBOFC licenses boxers, trainers and promoters, enforcing rules and ensuring safety. Other federations, like the Amateur Boxing Association of England, develop amateur boxing and nurture talent. They provide opportunities for all ages and skill levels to compete and hone their craft. Legends of the Ring British World Champions. British boxing boasts a long and storied history of producing world champions. From the early pioneers of the sport to the modern-day icons, British fighters have consistently proven themselves among the best in the world. These champions have inspired generations of young athletes and cemented Britain's place as a global boxing powerhouse. Bob Fitzsimmons, born in Cornwall, but fighting out of Australia, became the first British-born world champion in 1891. He held titles in 3 weight divisions and is considered one of the greatest boxers of all time. Other British boxing legends include Randy Turpin, the only man to defeat the great Sugar Ray Robinson, Ken Buchanan, a master technician and lightweight great, and Lloyd Honeyghan, who pulled off one of the biggest upsets in boxing history by dethroning welterweight king Donald Curry. Modern icons carrying the torch. In the modern era, British boxing has continued to thrive, producing a new generation of world champions and boxing superstars. These fighters have captured the hearts of the nation, filled arenas, and inspired countless young athletes to follow in their footsteps. Prince Naseem Hamed, with his flamboyant style and devastating power, became a global icon in the 1990s, capturing the WBO featherweight title and captivating audiences worldwide. Joe Calzaghe, with his undefeated record and relentless work ethic, unified the super middleweight division and established himself as one of the greatest British boxers of all time. Lennox Lewis, with his size, power and boxing IQ, reigned supreme in the heavyweight division, defeating legends like Evander Holyfield and Mike Tyson. Challenges and triumphs. British boxing in the 21st century. British boxing has faced its share of challenges in the 21st century. The rise of mixed martial arts, or MMA, has provided stiff competition for fan attention and sponsorship dollars. The global COVID-19 pandemic also had a significant impact on the sport, leading to event cancellations and postponements. Despite these challenges, British boxing has continued to demonstrate its resilience and adaptability. Promoters have embraced new technologies and platforms to bring fights to a wider audience. Fighters have continued to train diligently and compete at the highest level, showcasing the sport's enduring appeal. The emergence of new stars, such as Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua and Josh Taylor, has injected fresh excitement into British boxing. These fighters have captured world titles, broken box office records, and inspired a new generation of fans. The future of British boxing new generations, enduring legacy. The future of British boxing appears bright. A new wave of talented young fighters is emerging, eager to etch their names into the annals of the sport's rich history. These young athletes are benefiting from improved training facilities, coaching expertise, and support systems. The enduring legacy of British boxing is evident in the continued passion and enthusiasm of fans across the country. Boxing gyms remain vibrant hubs of activity, nurturing young talent and providing a sense of community. The sport's ability to transcend social and economic barriers remains as strong as ever. British boxing is poised for continued success on the global stage. With its rich history, passionate fan base, and unwavering commitment to excellence, British boxing is well positioned to maintain its status as a dominant force in the world of boxing. An unbreakable spirit. British boxing's journey has been one of grit, determination, and the pursuit of excellence. From the bare-knuckle brawls of centuries past to the modern era of gloved contests, British boxing has produced countless champions, captivated the nation's imagination, and left an indelible mark on the world of sports. The sport's ability to unite people from all walks of life, provide a platform for social mobility, and inspire generations is a testament to its enduring appeal. The spirit of British boxing, characterized by resilience, sportsmanship, and an unwavering fighting spirit, continues to resonate deeply within the fabric of British culture. As new generations of fighters step into the ring, they carry with them the legacy of those who came before them, the legends who paved the way, the champions who raised the bar, and the countless individuals who have dedicated their lives to the sweet science. British boxing's future remains bright, illuminated by the unbreakable spirit that has defined the sport for centuries.